Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Knives on the table today are again headed to knifeaddict.de. They are in Hamburg, Germany. Ingo and Geronimo are the two business owners and absolutely fantastic to work with. They've had so much momentum selling our product, and what you'll see on the table today are, when we have a vault, we have extra knives that don't even make it into the website because it's a lot to photograph, all the logistics that Cody does. He does a great job, but some of it doesn't make it. And so we have other knives that are available, and some things that Lindsay has stored in her vault, what I like to call in her room, with every intention of putting out to resellers and stuff. So this is a crazy, crazy batch. Some of them are standard production, and you're gonna see a lot of very, very cool, some Damascus, some sculpted stuff, but let's, without me talking anymore about this bullshit, let's look and see. Okay, let's start down here, because this is most of their production stuff. We sent them a few deep fixed blades before, and they sold very quickly, as they should. The handles are so lovely and smooth and ergonomic. 20 CV is a blade steel, and they're a great size, not too big, not too small, wonderful in the hand. So that's a deep, all blacked out. They have one tumbled with this two-tone black and blue contoured G10. These all here are knives that they ordered in standard production. So we have a Terminator style TFF1. That's the slimmest of the TFFH and Fat Daddy series. That's that. We have a Vulcan with bronze handles, bronze hardware and clip. Vulcan with violet handles, flamed hardware. And it's funny, it looks violet. I can't tell if it's violet or flamed. And then we have Vulcan with blue. These blades are crazy. Michael is so good. Flamed clip and hardware. This one here is a beautiful gold rose light Vio to teal blue fade Predator, twisted Predator with bronze hardware and a reverse fade on the clip. Okay, these are some of the knives that Lindsay, when she was here, stored in her vault tool chest in her office. And I didn't want them sitting around, and I sent a picture, and Ingo and Geronimo were absolutely in love with these. So I'm just so glad. Violet Twisted Predator, we kept the grooves on this. Chad Nichols Damascus drop point blade, that's a Praetorian Slim. Next Praetorian Slim is again Chad Nichols, Tonto Damascus, Twisted Predator Silver with flamed hardware and clip. The third one, black with silver Predator. I love how this blends with the tones of the Damascus. And I wish I knew all of the styles, the names of the different Damascus configurations, but they all look slightly different to me, and I'm just not as knowledgeable. I wish I were. I'm sure you guys will let me know. Then the last one is a Praetorian Slim Flipper. Again, Chad Nichols Tonto Damascus, and this one's just straight up Black Lightning, no grooves, with flamed hardware and clip. We also have an Infraction with the Damascus blade. This has black anodizing as the base, then it's brushed and sponge flamed. Sponge ano on the clip and on the handles. Very cool. We have a Genesis T here, Vulcan drop point, bronze stained glass, two-tone black and bronze pivots. So you can see the black down in the 6 gun pivots and around the bevel. Black with brushed bronze flats clip. The next one is a Genesis tie, lightning jimped spine, blue with brushed silver, lightning sculpted handles, blue with silver flat two-tone on the clip and hardware. And then we have a single micro tie. Magna Cut, Tumble Tonto, DLC handles, flamed hardware, and brushed and flamed clip. Very cool. Up top here, we have a Marauder H with S45 Vulcan Tonto blade. Tumbled Warthog Star and Bars rivets. Classic. Standard hardware and clip. We have a Marauder H, suppressed handles, bead blasted cement with violet lightning, sculpted handles, Vulcan Tanto with brushed silver flats, and we have jimping on the spine of the blade. Very cool, lots going on this knife, gorgeous. The next one, S45 Satin Tanto, blue stained glass sculpted handles with standard hardware and a brushed silver clip. This one here, we had made a couple of these. One of these sold in our last vault, and we had an additional one, and of course they wanted it. I can't blame them. Magna Cut Satin Tanto Sumami Maki silver handles with bead blasted and brushed silver pivots and a brushed silver dragon laser engraved clip. These are a few more of the attic finds here. This is a Gentleman Jack 1. So the Gentleman Jack, if you recall or are not familiar, only came with a drop point. It does not sport a clip, and it cannot be converted. So if you ever order a Gentleman Jack 1, we will not tap and drill holes and put a clip on it. That's specifically for the GJ2. But it does drop the price point down because it's priced differently. Chad Nichols Damascus drop point. This one here, PVD handles with silver contoured perimeters and Damascus drop point blade. And the third one, faced and flame handles. We can do both on this because it's not a functioning spring loaded style knife as a slip joint. So there we go on that. Couple Gigantes here. We're getting very near the end of our Gigantes availability. This is blue with violet Twisted Predator, blue with violet flats, pivots, and a brushed silver clip. I know you guys always want me to flip it, so let's do it. The Gigantes, I have one myself. It was my 15-year knife. I don't know when I'll ever wear it because I don't have pockets that deep, but it's a gorgeous knife and I wanted to have one as a collector's piece. Blue with brushed bronze flats, stained glass, blue with brushed bronze flats on the pivots and brushed bronze clip. And then we have a few USMC Fighter flippers. We offered these to some of our factory direct resellers months ago. And this is our diamond head. It's a violet to blue fade with brushed bronze flats, brushed bronze pommel, two-tone pivots, and a brushed bronze clip. The next one is a beautiful bronze rose, blue fade, Twisted Predator, two-tone pivots, violet hardware. It's actually a violet to bronze fade and a brushed bronze clip. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on. Another Fighter flipper, stained glass, bead blast cement with brushed bronze flats, brushed bronze pommel, hardware and clip. A two-tone black with brushed silver lightning sculpted handles, two-tone black silver hardware, and a brushed silver clip. And then we already talked about the deep. Shoo! I told you, lots of super sexy stuff. Headed to Hamburg, Germany, knifeaddict.de. Check Ingo and Geronimo's stash out. Keep watching the videos. Until next time, peace.